Hello and welcome back. So today I'm going to talk about the New Year portal on January 1, and this is a great and powerful time to connect with your soul so you can welcome in 2025 with clarity and purpose. And so what does it mean to connect with your soul? It's really connecting with your higher self too. The veil is thinner, and it's the perfect time to plant those seeds and really just tune into what your higher self is telling you. And so, with the new portal, it's really about setting intentions that are aligned to you at a soul level. So, what does this mean? Like, what does it mean to be aligned with your soul? And it's really goes back to being your true, authentic self. So, what makes you feel joy? What makes you feel fulfilled and you're living a purpose driven life? That's what it means. And letting go of those surface level exterior goals that don't really feed your soul. So again, like losing weight is a big one, and that's always been one for me over the years, if I'm being honest. But that isn't a soul aligned goal that I want to lead with. Of course, it would be amazing to, be healthier and make smarter food decisions, but what does that mean at a soul level? And so this is again a time to reflect on what is your life's purpose, what feels meaningful to you, and how can you honor your values and what you're passionate about and honor your journey, this beautiful journey that you're on. And so, really tuning into what your soul is desiring. And that's exactly what you can ask yourself when you are using the 1-1 energy to make those intentions, or for 2025, or even if you're just using it to just connect with your higher self, is sitting with yourself, even if it's just a brief meditation, and asking, what does my soul truly desire for my growth, for my peace, for me to feel fulfilled? Like, what is your soul craving? And I know that is a very loaded question, and it can feel overwhelming, and that's why I recommend doing a meditation to sit with it. It might take some time for it to come to you. So it may not come to you right away. Maybe you need to sit and think about this for a few days, and that's okay. Giving yourself the space and the grace to do that, to uncover what is your soul really craving this coming year. Now, when you are ready, when you feel like you've got your soul aligned intentions, your soul aligned manifestations for this coming year, then what you want to do is create the space to invite those in. And before you do that, it's super important. So wherever you're doing it, make sure the energy is clear in your space. So I have an office. If you have an office, or maybe it's your bedroom, just make sure the energy feels good wherever you're doing it. And if you feel like it's not that great, but it could be a little bit better, you can clear the stagnant energy out of there. You can burn some sage or incense, whatever you wish. If you have sound instruments, you can play those to help move the energy in the room. But really just making sure that the energy feels good. Because this is going to be your sacred space where you sit with, what is it that, what are your intentions for the coming year, and what are you trying to accomplish? And so again, once you have your space cleared out, really spending time and reflecting on this past year. And we want to reflect on what has felt really good for us this year. Like, what served our highest good? What served us well? What are all of the beautiful things that served you well this year? And then, flip side of that, what held you back? So what are some things that you felt maybe had held you back? It could be anything. It could even be yourself. Sometimes we can be our biggest roadblock. But if that is the case, kind of go deeper. Like, why am I holding myself back? Is it limiting beliefs? Maybe you're not really sure, and you want some help to tune into that. I'm a healer. I'm an Akashic Records practitioner, I can help you tune into that. I know many other healers too. So if you're one like me, like when I look for a healer, I like to do my research and homework and see who I feel connected with. If you want ideas, I have plenty. I have plenty of friends that are healers who do beautiful energy work and can help us tune into the higher self and tune into our soul's purpose and all of those beautiful things. So if you're feeling stuck and you feel the urge that you want more information to make this more purposeful, then let me know. Leave a comment below. Happy to help. And once you've done that reflecting of, what served you well, what maybe held you back, then tapping into that soul desire. So going back to what brings you joy. And I know it's such a simple question, but truly, like, what does bring you joy? And what makes you feel, again, fulfilled and like you're living your purpose? I know that can overwhelm some people, and that's okay, but sit with it, take some time with it. And if you still need direction, that's when I recommend working with a healer or a channel of some sort that can help you organize those thoughts. Because most of the time we already know, but sometimes we need a little guidance and direction. So, yeah. And then really feeling into it. So once you know, like, what it is that you want for yourself for the coming year, really feeling into it. And what I mean by that is when you sit with it, you want to say it out loud, but say it with conviction, like intention, and say it even in the present tense, right? Like it's already yours, and really feeling into it, using every sense that you have, what you feel. You can, if there's smell to it, sight, like what are you seeing, like tapping into all the senses and really feeling into what this looks like when it is your reality, because it will be your reality if you believe in it, if you truly believe in it. And oftentimes we may have to revisit this practice, so doing it once may not do it, especially if you're not used to doing these types of rituals or meditations for yourself. You may find that you want to do this every day and really feel into it until you start seeing signs that you're in connection with your higher self, with the universe. You're receiving signs back from the universe that you're on the right path. So again, visualization, really believing, feeling into it, and using those senses and saying it out loud 3 times, and just like with conviction, like it's already yours. I can't stress that enough. And when you're writing those intentions, being mindful of how we write them, how we say them, instead of like, I want a career that, gives me more balance. When we start things off with I want, that frequency is lack. It's in the lack frequency. So we're lacking something because you want it, you don't have it. So when we start with that, it's already lowering your vibration, your vibrational frequency. And so we don't want that. We want our frequency heightened so that the universe can see and hear us and feel us and give us back that heightened frequency. Does that make sense? So instead, you could rephrase, I am in a thriving career that fulfills my soul's purpose. You're already feeling into it, into the future. You can see yourself in that career, that job. How does it make you feel? Well, obviously it makes me feel good and happy, and I'm more joyful. I can relax more. I'm less stressed. I'm able to be more present with my family and can have, a more joyous time with my family. Things are flowing to me easily, ideas, abundance, like just really feeling into all of the things and believing that it's already yours. That is the biggest takeaway. And again, just making sure that we're framing our thoughts, our mindset in a way that raises the frequency. So I hope this helps. I think this would be a perfect exercise on January 1st. You can even start doing, quote unquote, the homework before, leading up to it, as far as like tapping into the soul. And then on January 1, When the energy is really amplified, sitting with the visualization and even doing a ritual if you wish, where you can light candles, you can use crystals, light incense, whatever you feel called to do is right. There's no wrong in creating space and doing a ritual. It's all about the intention. So if your intention is there, you are good. You are golden. And I wanted to share this with you all, especially like during the holidays. The time is going by so quickly. We're not really making space for ourselves to tune into how the year went and what we want to attract for the coming year. And so January 1 is the perfect time to do it. If it's a few days after January 1, it's okay. The energy of the portal is still lingering. And it really boils back down to intention. So just remember that. If you have any questions, please share them in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I so appreciate you being here with me today.